obviously a
recall notice for my car today.
That's a drag.
Well, not a recall. It's actually a class action lawsuit against the company that apparently is going to settle in February, and I'm part of the lawsuit because my car is one of the affected ones. I don't know. I don't have to do anything right now, but it's
is it one of those? Is it one of those airbag problems?
No, this is engine seizure issues. So I'm not sure if I should be selling the car quickly before people realize it's a problem.
That is a problem. You never want your engine to seize. Look at SPY is just ripping. It's going higher. IWM still red on the day. Qs are turning out to be the big winner again. Dollar's down again. Today, dollar is just amazing how weak the dollar is. It's probably what's driving gold prices are coming up here. There goes Twitter now. I knew there was a fail in that. Why did they walk it up first? It's a New York stock, that's why. I just use UUP. UUP is a ETF. It's the Invesco US dollar. So it's kind of a measure of the dollar against a basket of currencies. I think particularly the UUP is pretty heavily weighted to the euro and the Japanese yen, obviously two big currencies that are often used as a benchmark against the US dollar. So yeah, basically it's just breaking, like it's literally breaking down. It's lost. It has lost the support on the UUP was sort of around the 2480 level, and now we're at 2430 and continuing to break down here. It's what really broke down in the last hour or so, probably as Powell was talking. What is, I'm kind of curious now, what is, look at this, Twitter's going to lose 54. What's the, what are bond prices? What are your yields doing? Okay, so TLT is down a little on the day. TLT is the value of the 10-year treasury, or 20-year actually on the, so it's down a bit, which means yields are up a bit. Airbnb looks like it's about to lose the.
Oh, are we live? Sorry, I missed it. We're live. Oh, how exciting! Hello, everybody.
That's exciting.
I've been just busy looking for something to trade here.
Guten Tag.
Alfredo, congratulations. Time to start a live account. What do you need to receive the preferred commission rate? I have no idea. Anyone here can answer that? Any of our admins or?
Here we go. There goes Airbnb. I knew it was going to lose that. I'm short.
You knew it. I knew it.
Well, you knew it. It just had that that chart had that look.
Hmm.
People are.
Neo also looks weak here. Brian, don't look now, but
yeah, I know. I don't want to. Yeah. You see that's just an example of how sometimes trades just don't work out. And, even though it's your preferred setup, sometimes they just don't work for you, because really when Twitter started going above the 9 moving average, to me, that's always an indication that that you're getting a bit of a trend change. But in this particular case, it really didn't work out that way, unfortunately.
Well, that's where it's right idea, wrong timing, right?
Yep, exactly. Right idea, something. So SPY is continuing to weaken here. Is this going to be the typical sell-off before the bounce back? That's what I want to know. Still think Airbnb has a fail in it here. A flush down. Staying short on it right now. Sitting drop below the view app, came back up. SPY is continuing to look weak here.
Oh, man.
Penn.
Wow.
Penn. Did Penn take off or what? Penn's just ripping since 1510. PENN. PENN. Yeah. Big move. $2 move on that. Last
Let's
30 minutes or so.
make Penn National Gaming go. Penn to buy Hollywood Casino Perryville?
Yeah, there was some news on Penn.
Is that a okay? That's interesting.
I think DraftKings has done really well today too.
Yes, it's certainly been up today. It's been a constant riser here.
Or Donkey Kong, as we like to call it.
Some of us like.
Some of us, yeah. There's some of us. There's some of us.
Are
a little weird.
It's a good name.
It is. It's a good nickname.
Let go. It's doing nothing. I'm trying to remember the other one today, and that we called it free sex, FRSX, doing nothing. Mm-hmm. See, I told you to remember it. That.
Space. If you're considering space for a swing, certainly have a level to trade against here. And this was kind of this was yesterday's low, which is around 24. What would that be? 24.60. You've definitely got a level to trade against there. It probably isn't a bad swing trade from here. As a, would have been nice to get into it back at, because we did kind of, that was kind of the place where we held today as well. So yeah.
Square is sort of looking like it's maybe done for the day. I don't like how it's sitting on some moving averages here, but
No, it does. Everything kind of looks done for the day. Airbnb is flopping around here. Spreads getting wider.
Wow, Master Chief,
Bye.
Good for you. Another example of I should do as I say. I should do as I say. So not as I do.
Here we go. Finally, Airbnb is going to break down. Maybe. Yeah, like I said. Come on, Airbnb, just flush. Flush a little for me. Might just go up back. It might just go out sitting on the View app here. So one possibility.
17 minutes left, so we still have some time.
Yeah, SPY is trying to hold on to this 9 moving average on a 5-minute chart. Keeps finding support there. Big support of Airbnb at 50. Come on, lose that. There we go.
Is it a negative Nelly? Negative Nancy? Anyway.
Yeah, I'm being, yeah.
Airbnb looks like it's finally just about to go here.
Yeah. Just putting in an order here. Come on. Stop being so stubborn. Look at Twitter. Jeez, I knew. There you go. Got a fill on some of it at 20. 136.20. I knew you were gonna give up the ghost. You just were putting up a fight.
Yeah, Twitter is down.
Frustrating. Just wanted to stop me out. All right, well, let's see if we can lose 136 here on Airbnb. Here we go. Come on down. Come on down. What's that? Price is right.
The price is right.
130.
You're the contestant on the price is right.
Yeah, well, that's true. Ninja, I mean, that's the thing. You just can't. You can't stick with a trade that's not going in your direction, and and sometimes that happens. You get stopped out, and then it turns out big picture you were right. But it's about not letting a small loss turn into a big loss. And that's the kind of situation where if Twitter had, basically turned around and I'd been stubborn about it, I could have been down 50 or 60 cents in a heartbeat if it really started to pop up here.
KT, I've never kept the poll results. I don't. I just overwrite them every day. I don't save them at all. So would have been interesting to have saved them over the last couple of years, but no.
Tiffany, let's take a look at what the Tesla chart looks like here. Tesla.
I got enough to do without saving them.
You know,
Neil.
as far as Tesla goes, Tesla's really just sitting. It did sell off a lot today. Came back up. We are red on the day. It is sitting at or just under the 9 moving average on the 2-minute chart. Let me take a look at, I like to look at this, my swing trades on stock charts. Bit of an ascending triangle pattern. I don't know. Tesla seems to be, you know, we hit the 50 level. We hit it once, and then we hit it again here yesterday. What was the high yesterday? High yesterday was 647, let's call it. All-time high was 654. So, you know, that's kind of a lower high on that last push higher. Stochastics look not bad. RSI is sort of starting to trend down a bit. I don't know. I think we're probably stuck in a range here. You know, six would be the lower level, and maybe 600 would be the lower level, and maybe 650 kind of cap. It's probably going to have to churn a bit here because there's, you know, it really pushed to an all-time high. Volume's kind of dropping off on it. I don't know.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on.
Tiffany,
Come on.
are your calls for end of week here? Like the 18th? Yeah, I don't know. It's that's kind of baked in. Okay, Friday. This whole addition to the S&P has really sort of long been baked into this trade here.
It's my 11-minute alarm.
So Twitter's coming back up here. Oh, look at Square is pushing higher. I think if you're going to buy calls on something, I would buy it on Square.
Come on. Oh, come on. Just give me a little more. There we go. Okay, taking a partial here. Yes. Thank you, Brian.
Which Brian?
Well, you actually. You mentioned Penn Gaming. I don't know if someone else mentioned it first, but I heard it from you. So you take a little more off.
Oh, you're playing it to the short side. Profit takers.
Sir. Yes, sir. That's good. Well, I'm glad I waited before hitting the button there and that partial. All right, let me actually hit that here. There we go. Hoping to get 50. That's okay. You're welcome, Master Chief. I'm glad that worked out. I wish I had taken it. I got to take my own advice more often. It seems to be a bad habit of mine.
Suggesting a trade and then not taking it. Apple looks a little bit like it's going to go red on the day here.
Yeah. Wow, that's a big drop on Apple. Okay, I'm going to put this onto auto manage, and we'll keep an eye on it because we have a couple of things to do, including announcing the trade of the day. So
trade du jour.
The trade du
jour.
So, oh, you know what? Mike, you're not actually sharing the screen in the room. I just realized that this whole time. I haven't been sharing it at all, so I can't see it. Oh, is it there? Oh, look at that. Sorry. I didn't realize it usually just pops up on me. There it is. Now I can see it. Fantastic. So we want to offer congratulations to Jeff today. Jeff has the trade of the day, as you can see on Apple. This was took an Apple long. Wow, look at that entry for the long. Got this huge run up. Wow, and then aggressively added. Didn't even partial. I gotta say, I admire that ability to hold. Look at that. Added after what it was a pullback, got a little further pullback, but still held all the way through to a new high of the day before finally taking a partial, and then holding some for a swing trade. So really combining some styles here, but it looks like Jeff had a clear strategy, knew what he wanted to do, and stuck with the plan. So I'll give credit to Jeff for that. I would not have been able to execute that trade, but well done. So that's our trade of the day for Jeff. As we've been telling you about, we should, if you want to submit your trade for trade of the day, all our members are welcome to, as long as they're live trades. You can submit them. Just post it on Twitter. Use the hashtag @BearableTraders. Then copy Mike B Mike B_BBT and @NormBBT, because they're the ones reviewing it, so they need to know that it's there, and you're not just posting your trade to share, but you want to be entered for trade of the day. Also use the hashtags listed here, and they make sure that they will catch it. So, and we appreciate all the entries. Those that submit for their trades will then get considered for the trade of the week, which we announce on Mondays. And we're running out of weeks this year. The year's almost over, but we just have a couple left, so get your trades in. Speaking of weeks.
Yeah, we're running out of weeks. Okay.
We are. We only have a couple of webinars left this year. We every week we do 2 webinars a week. As we're heading to the end of the year, we'll be ramping that down a little bit. However, last night we did have a webinar that I was delivering on taking smart trade entries. That one will be posted for all of our lifetime members into the Education Center later today. So it should be there soon, I hope. And then next week we will have session with Eamon. Now that's going to be early at 5 o'clock, but it's Tuesday the 22nd of December on how to find your edge in trading. So that's going to be next Tuesday at 5 p.m. So mark that on your calendars. Tonight we have as part of our psychology webinar series with Nada. Nada is going to be talking at 8 p.m. So it's 4 hours after market close on how to use mindfulness to set goals and align those with your values. So that should be a great session. We always look forward to having Nada with us. And then we keep putting next week, but it's in 2 weeks. So after the Christmas break, Mike will deliver Module 5 on mental resilience on Wednesday, the 30th of December. And that's our last webinar for the year. So that's at 8 p.m. on the 30th of December. Mike is going to see this year out in style, and I'm sure most of us are looking forward to 2021, or well, maybe we're looking forward to 2020 being over. So we'll get there soon. And if you want to join us, you can join on a trial basis. We'd love to have you. You can check out the room. We live trade with you all day. We have different moderators throughout the trading day, always here, basically from 8:30 in the morning right through to market close. We are here supporting you through the market day, as well as all of our many members in the room who provide help and support and advice. It's a fantastic community, and it really is about community, and everybody's great. So if you want to join us and you haven't done it yet, join for the discounted rate of $24 for a 1-week trial. Use the code PREMARKET24. And if you're ready to join on a lifetime basis, once you join lifetime, you get everything. You get all of our training material, all of our webinar series, access to our psychologists. All of that is part of it. And you can do that at a 40% discount right now using the code BLACKFRIDAY40. So that's off the one-time membership payment option. So join us, and you can get that discount and take advantage of all the facilities that we have available. I just missed the opportunity to take a partial on PIN. All right, anyways. So hopefully we'll see you here in the room. And if you're out there on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. If you have feedback, send that to us as well. Mike and I or we love to receive it. Peter at bearbulltraders.com or Mike at bearbulltraders.com. We'd love to hear from you, so don't be afraid. All right, we now have 3.5 minutes.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. Or you could be very afraid. Be very afraid. Okay. No, don't be afraid.
I am the alligator in the watering hole. If you're a gazelle, I guess you need to be afraid. But
yes.
Or an ibex, water buffalo. But anyways, that's for anybody that attended the webinar last night, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, or a crocodile. Crocodiles are lazy, actually. They just sit and they wait for their meals to walk by.
Yep.
They don't.
Well, no,
they don't
have a strategy. They're not lazy. They know their strength. They have to maintain constant vigilance, or they miss their opportunity.
That's true. They're not lazy. That's just they're not active hunters like a lion or a tiger. They just lay there and wait.
Exactly. Got to keep those eyeballs moving, just sticking up above the water, keep an eye on things, and get ready to pounce. Save that energy for when it's useful.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe I missed that partial. That come right back off of that. Come on, let's see a little drop here. Pen.
Oh, look at your WNW trade is ripping it.
That was
I think it's right up near a halt.
WNW.
It's your thing from yesterday.
Yeah.
It's kicking it. Now they keep moving up the halt. What have we got left? A minute.
No, 67.37.
I think it is halted now here.
Yeah, it looks like they're just processing these orders. There you go, and trading paused. So that's going to be halted certainly to the close, obviously, with only a minute left.
Watch this thing. I'll bet you this thing rips after the close, but it's going to be a little scary. It'll be scary to trade, though. It really picked up. That's funny. It didn't show up on the. I'm just looking here on the trade scanner. Did it show up there?
I don't know. I see it on the NASDAQ gainers in DAS, so it's up there. But I don't have access to I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see it on the.
Still holding pen.
liking my gold silver trades. Coming back up here. Gold is the GDX broke out.
Oh, come on, drop. I'm upset that I missed that partial. 5 seconds. All right, I'm out of pen. I'm out. There's the bell going off in my ear. I got out. Whoa, big spread now.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. Yes, indeed. I'm watching PEN, Frank, if that's what you're asking. PENN. The other one is WNW. That's the one that Brian was talking about. It was an IPO yesterday. We have no earnings really of note. Lennar Corp is coming out at 5:10. That's the only one that I would have any interest in, frankly, but it's not until 5 o'clock or 5:10. So we'll not really be watching that.
Look at it says the trading's paused on it on WNW, but it's still trading. Oh, you know what? It's trading after hours, but it says it's paused.
Yeah.
It says the trading's paused, but
it's always weird to me how they do that. They allow trading to occur after hours, but yes, officially it's still halted.
Look at this thing rip. I told you it was gonna go. It's trading at 7. It jumped from where do we go out here? 67.37. It's now trading $10 higher after we hit that. Now it just dropped. It just dropped $8. Wow. Just don't. It's not even worth trading. Can you imagine if you'd have bought it at 77 and watched it trade to 69, and right now, like it's at 68 now, 67. That's got to be, who's trading this? Someone with nerves of steel, obviously.
Somebody is.
Or money to burn. I don't know, one of the two.
Well, I guess if they're making money on it, then you can't.
Yeah,
you can't
spread's $1.
Yeah, it's not for the faint of heart. There's no question there. So, but I am not apparently that person, because I can't fathom trading it. It's not for me. All right. Well, with that, we'll say good night to everybody on YouTube. Thanks so much for being here. Let me just check first to see if we have any questions out there that I need to answer. Take a nap. But at least you smell good. I don't know what to read from it. If you're smelling Mike, then all power to you, I guess. So enjoy the scent of Mike. All right, thanks for joining, everybody. We'll be back with the pre-market show for those on YouTube at 8:30 a.m. broadcast live to you through YouTube with Norm and Carlos. For all our members, we'll be opening the room at 7:30. Everybody, journal your trades. It's very important. It's the greatest learning opportunity you can get out of your activity. So thanks so much for joining us, and we will see you later.